Thank you, sir. Over to the President, please.
I always speak the meaning of order.
Thanks, President. Now, may I request the floor to raise for the silent invocation, please. Thank you. So, in the year 1932, retired Herbert Taylor, he later served as the president of Rotary International. He formulated the COVID test when he was asked to revive a company that was facing bankruptcy. So Rotary adapted the COVID test in the year 1943, and since then it has been the kind of ethical yardstick for all Rotarians to follow in their personal as well as professional relationships. May I ask Rotarian Madanji to propose the fourth test, please?
Good evening, everybody. The four-way test. Use the mic. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thanks, Madanji.
Yes.
Now, may I ask Rotarian Saravanan to present the thought for the day, please?
Look, sirs, I beg of you, don't come to any conclusion because conclusions will prevent you from learning. Jai Krishnamurti.
Thanks, Raman. Over to the secretary for leave of absence information, please.
Anil Dongi, Shankar, Kadir, and Suresh Franklin, they are sent official leave of absence. Thank you.
So, over to the president for welcome address as well as any information.
A very good evening, friends. Thank you. Let me welcome you all for this wonderful evening. I'm so glad to see you all for this second consecutive week. In the 8 months, in the 2 consecutive weeks we are meeting for the weekly meeting. Today is our 240th day of RA year 2019-20. Till now, we have done 54 activities with respect to club service and 55 activities in project side. So it looks balanced, right? So balanced means we have more fun and more Rotary. To make the rest of the 126 days more exciting, friends, I request you all to please come back with your feedback and suggestions to my personal wall or contact me so that we can make the rest of the 126 days a great Rotary year. And this meeting is going to be, this week itself is going to be a special week, being our Janaris Carnival, season 6 is going to happen on the 1st March. So I hope on the 1st March, they are going to have a great sports fellowship. Amongst the district 3232. So let's have a great, I request everybody's participation in Janaris Carnival. Friends, when it comes to technology, the first thing for a common man's mind that strikes us, handphone, is the first technology we were able to think of. And followed with that, what is artificial intelligence in that? Okay, so to throw more light into it, whatever ambiguity we have over the artificial, to throw more light into it, we have our speaker for the day, guest speaker for the day. I request Shahid ji, Dr. Shahid ji, please come on the stage. I welcome everyone for this wonderful evening. Have a great day.
Well, We have amongst us today Dr. Sahib Chorail, founder and chairman of Mission 3G, humanitarian, artificial intelligence scientist, futurist, educationist, and whatnot. One thing that caught my attention when I was going through his profile is that he is a strong proponent of technological singularity. Dr. Chorail, while you are addressing us, you just let us know what exactly is that technological singularities. And may I call upon Retired Anuradha to please introduce and present Dr. Chorail to us this evening.
Maybe Chairman, I have to interrupt here. I'll take a couple of minutes for the Avenue presentation. Sorry for the interruption. On the Avenue side, to start with, since a special week, can I request Chairman Jnaris Carnival to please talk about JLC Season 6?
Good evening, friends. So this coming Sunday, we just have 2 days to go, 3 days to go. So we have GNR's Carnival. It will start at 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 to 8 we will have the registrations. 8 o'clock volleyball match will start. And breakfast will be served in the morning, and then we will have lunch. We have an awesome potluck lunch from the ants of Rotary Club of Gindi. This is the first time initiative in our club and in this event. So, and probably this will be continuing the years to come as well. And please do join us. The inauguration will also be in the morning, and then validity will plan to finish it by 6 o'clock. Yeah. Thank you. Digital ads we are still short of digital ads. Please talk to your friends, your customers, your vendors, and see if you can increase the digital ads for our market. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandu. So can I request Anuradha, please?
Good evening. It's a warm welcome to you all. And I'm here proud to introduce Dr. Shahid Shahali. Dr. Shahid Shahali is an humanitarian, serial entrepreneur, and a strong advocate of technological singularity in India. He is well known as the founder and chairman of Mission 3G, IIT Madras Research Park. Dr. ventures in various business spans more than a decade. Mission 3G is an award-winning humanitarian enterprise founded by Dr. Shahid as a result of years of research in multiple areas and led by a team of academic experts from Harvard University. The organization is currently addressing various problems of third millennium and thereby developing solutions to impact humanity by means of human-centric design and neutralistic thinking. Harvard University Global Systems honored Dr. Shahid with the RACE Award in 2018 for excellence in designing of the 3G humanitarian enterprises. In early 2018, Dr. Shahid was nominated as the co-chairman of the Distinguished Exclusive Business Squad of India CEO Forum. He is also the chairman of the board of Genius Group Global, a Dubai-based multinational company with business operation in 9 countries over 15 verticals. One of the early adopters of personalization practice in educational designs and research, Shahid was able to develop the world's first integrated career mapping for global education and learning industry. As a known business enthusiastic and disruptive thinker, Shahid has received many awards and recognition for his significant contribution to the global education. Some of the notable mentions include a Social Education Excellence Award of 2018 and the World Education Award 2017 in Dubai. And I'm happy to inform you that fortunately today Dr. Shahid's birthday. And with the vast permission, we'll just celebration.
Yeah, like I ordered my cake.
Yes.
Probably after his speech,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy birthday, sir.
Good evening, friends. Thank you for kind introduction. Thank you for having me here. I know the subject is a little bit tough. I don't know how much I am able to give it in 20 minutes. I'll try my level first. Okay. Little about our company. We are an integrated company in IIT Bombay, 2005. The entire research which I have done from Harvard and MIT, launched in ISB Hyderabad. We are headquarters in IIT Madras Research Park. Let's start the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the new electricity. Behavioral data is the new oil for the 21st century. Mathematics is the spine of artificial intelligence. India is the answer of 21st century. From this, the takeaway is, whatever the job in the future, it's all connected behavioral data. So behavioral data is the takeaway. So wherever our child, want to study, the area is behavioral data. And behavioral data, we come to this slide, the reason of India is the answer of 21st century. The population of India is going to make or break of next another decade. We'll understand who rule a kind of the deal is going to come. Everybody is raising India's behavioral data. So who control India behavioral data is going to control the world. Just to divide a present economy into future economy. See, we were here in present economy, electricity driven by fossil fuel. One of the largest business in the world which is been controlling nation, governs policies, economy, it's all from fossil fuel. Even the John Rockefeller, he made, I think, 541 billion dollar. Until today, even Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates didn't make that much money. So even the countries, it's all came from oil rich, basically all the money. Now we are exiting from here to here. So the future, the key is behavioral data. Exiting from the fossil fuel, India is going to be the answer of the 21st century. If you really look at this area, they're driven by artificial intelligence, is driven by behavioral data. Mathematics is going to be the spine. So all our children have to learn the mathematics. The future is all about mathematics. If the people, those who are not good at mathematics, they'll get only less jobs in the future. If you really look here it was at 4.65 trillion. Here already we reached almost 9 trillion. Even we know that Microsoft is predicted going to be 2 trillion company. Apple is going to be 2 trillion. So already 9 trillion already. This will go ahead. What this means that those who are working in the behavioral data is going to be the only future. Who are lead in artificial intelligence in 2030 will rule the world. So impact of artificial intelligence from 2020 to 2030, 5,000 years of a productivity is going to happen in the world. We will not be in the same world after 1 decade. Everything, nation will disrupt, democracy will disrupt, whatever we see it is going to be disrupted. Even the relationship. We all are living in a world, I tolerate, even our child 100% we cannot accept. Child cannot accept 100%. Now we are entering to a world in relationship. A robot can perform better than man and woman. So the question comes, the marriage is going to be a question. Even the child is going to have a robot child. Now the question, do we really need a baby? Even you have a robot baby better than in everything, no tension. So do we really need a baby? This is going to happen. So the relationship, nation, state, religion, everything will start to question. Why in the religion, what is happening that the, pre-birth is a perspective, post-death is birth. God is catching only us after death. Now AI is coming live and catching us. Whatever we do wrong, live it will come. So everything is going to be questioned. Little bit, see, I'm talking the negative side in the first, but I'll talk the positive side. Here, so far we teach the machine. Now machine is going to teach us. human brain is going to resign, machine brain is going to design. See what happened, we have seen fascism, some were connected with, even though exploited, it is connected with humanity. We have seen communism, it's also connected with humanity. Liberalism, connected with humanity. Religion, all connected. But currently the design which is happening, infotech and biotech, we call it as twin revolution. In the design itself, there is no human. It means that someone, a tiny elite, is designing the future of all of us without knowing us. When this twin revolution happens, human is going to be irrelevant. So we are a company, we are addressing that because every design, it has to be humanistic or human-centric or mother of nature. So the digitalization, what is meant by biotech revolution, we are going to, the first time in the world, we are going to get to know the inside of us. It is going to be, we can reset our life, we can reset our clock, we'll be living more years. Next decade, it is predicted within 2 decades, 120 is the guaranteed life. It will be going more low. So robotic industry will be the bigger than auto industry. The auto industry will go, the largest industry going to be the robotic industry. So what is going to happen if we didn't do anything? The rise of techno-socialism, we will say no humans. Oh, why no human came for job today? So there won't be any human. We'll have such a situation if we didn't humanize the robot. We'll have a situation, where can I dump this human garbage? This is the situation which is going to come. So even the kind of educational system, if you take Google brain implant, Megamind Google brain implant could mean end of the school, as anyone will be able to learn anything instantly. It means that we are going to upload and download our memory. Even kind of a operating system we can change. So first time we are going to know the inside of the brain. We have only 5% of the knowledge, rest all hypothesis. First time in the human life, we will be the last pure human model. We all are going to be cyborg. We are entering to an era called transhumanism. Technology and human are going to merge each other. Current education system, 21st century kids are being taught by 20th century teachers using 19th century curriculum and the technical 18th century. This is what is happening in our educational system. Okay, now we will see where is the worry part. What kind of education do we really need? Just a comparison, biological intelligence and technological intelligence. So operating frequency of our brain is at 200 Hz. Here operating frequency is 200 gigahertz. Here transmitting information speed which is called as axon. Any info, if I touch a fire, it will come to the brain. So the speed of it is called the axon, 200 meters per second. Whereas the current AI is 3 million meters per second, speeder than light. It's a current, we don't know what level it will go in further. Okay, the power of the brain, 20 watt. How many people have seen the AlphaGo movie? Anybody have seen here? So AlphaGo, it's a player basically, that is the toughest game in the world, which is equal the best brains. The champion was Lee Sedol, is defeated AI of 40 days of a learning. That day decided as a human brain crisis day. There they use 300,000 watt actually. The computer 1 week learning is a 20,000 years worth of a human level research. So anything in search, within 1 minute you will have 1 trillion data analyzed and given the answer. Now can our children compete with AI? One AI is enough for all of the world. So can we compete with AI? It's a big question. What kind of education, what kind of a school or college will help us to solve this crisis? We don't know. So this is the situation, we all going to school, teacher, tuition student, parents, end of the day we omit, we got the certificate. The next day if we ask anything, nobody know what exactly. It's all exam centric, human centric. So over the, according to the 2016 World Bank report, 80% of the population is going to lose their job, irrespective of. So 70% of the student chasing dying career now. It's mean that 70% of the existing business is in deathbed. World education today, the biggest human resource tragedy it is going to be. The future, no jobs. So let us analyze why suddenly a guy is coming and telling there is no job. Let us analyze with our some industries to understand. So I'll talk about a little bit about fourth industrial revolution. So what is fourth industrial? First industrial revolution, water and steam engine mechanized the production. Second industrial revolution, the electricity mass production. Third is information technology, automate the production. This was the third, three industrial revolution. Now we are entering to fourth industrial revolution. It's fusion of technologies, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, nano-robotic, robotic, automatic car, quantum computing. Fundamentally it affects every human on earth. There is no single guy not affected by AI. So let us analyze some of the segment. The first time industry, we are exiting from the fossil fuel era, the death of $1 trillion industry. It is going to affect very badly, South India. Basically, we know that the major revenue, money is coming from the Middle East. Middle East, the future is going to be slowly exiting. So it is going to, it's affect Kerala very badly, at least mine. It is predicted the, criminal kind of a place. The maximum crime is going, organized crime is going to happen in Kerala. So the oil industry exiting the largest business in the world, changing the world power of dynamics. The entire world is controlled by the fossil fuel people. It was controlling the nation, government, economy, war, policies, peace. Oil price, we know that any changes in the oil price, the fare increase, that much connection is there. So first time in the world, the power dynamics is going to change from Middle East to America to somewhere to China. Okay, the oil issue, it is starting from the fracking technology. Now we can take the oil any level. Surplus is huge, still people are playing. And global warming, we know that it's at the maximum point. There is if we didn't control the carbon emission, it affects 2 billion people. And alternative energy, the prediction is 2035. 7 days of a sunrise is enough to cater the entire globe. 7 days is enough. So energy is going to be absolutely free. Always the oil and the automobile is interconnected. So the automobile, we have a 2.5 billion vehicle. 0.5 billion, put it as a personal vehicle, make as a 2 billion as a commercial vehicle. We all know that driverless car is the future. Just imagine it, when driverless come, what will happen to these 2 billion people? We have a 7.6 billion on earth. Put it to children and others, those who are working, 2 billion. What is going to solve this problem? Who is going to solve this 2 billion? Very simple logic. Doesn't need to think much. Just 2 billion, what will happen? Okay, we think that a country like Indian road, it won't come. See, the truth is that this is India will come here. This is all about drone. So drone can come and pick you, doesn't need any road or anything. It's like a Ola Uber, just call it, pick you, there is no traffic. So future transportation doesn't need road. Future the kids doesn't need license. Okay, Hyperloop is coming. The speed is, even you can go to America and come back within 3 hours with 3,000 rupees. So you can go and work and come back. That is coming. Even India, it is planning that. It's already pilot run already from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, 200 kilometer, I think 13 minutes, 2,000 passengers. So rocketing commercial is again 30,000 kilometers per hour. So anywhere in the world is going to be transportation maximum 30 to 40 minutes. So industry, if we analyze, so you understand 2 billion jobs where it is going. So 7.6 billion people. The industry, if you take 100% that manufacturing is going, even China, Foxconn, done within 1 day from here to here. Single day transition. So enter manufacturing, 3D printing and automatic, robot is going to take care. Agriculture in automation, 100% precision agriculture. See, the agriculture is going to be 100% vertical farming, it is also the farming. The entire, even blockchain is useful. You can do the agriculture by sitting in Africa through blockchain. So you don't need to be there. It's 100% agriculture is going to be automated. That also you are getting organic food with the 10% of the current price. And will not have a problem of food. 3D printing, see the heart is printing, car is printing, see pizza is printing, solid world hanger. All our food, 70% of the food in the future is going to be 3D printed. Okay, even you can see this is Dubai, the 3D printing building, this 3D printer. All our dresses are going to be 3D printed with sensors. You can change your dress color accordingly. Even the jewel, diamond is going to be $5 maximum. Even you are going to get a gold absolutely free. See the autonomous supply chain is going to happen drone. Just imagine this is going to be the supply, all driverless. All this, just imagine Swiggy drivers, all other drivers, what will happen this come. So even the banking is an obsolete concept. Future, we don't need any banking. If you really analyze the last year China, what happened? Our GDP is 80 trillion. In China, cashless, credit cardless transaction, mobile banking happened, $40 trillion. What is making banks obsolete? The concept of bank itself is obsolete. Even you can see the prediction of the Bill Gates the same. See what is happening? The design artificial intelligence, here an AI will come in the design part. All the whatever idea we have, we will design AI with the people. Here 3D printing, the manufacturing going to be 3D printing and robotic. Here drone delivery. Then where is the assembly line? Where is the man? Where is the human? There is no human in the design itself. So the deadly combination of AI design, 3D printing combination with the drone delivery. So we got the job from mass production, agriculture, automobile, infrastructure, transport, all were human-centric, which were major job providers. These are going to get completely disrupted during the AI age. When AI design, 3D printing and robotic, manufacture, drone and carry, where do humans have a role?
Supply to the human, right?
Yeah, we'll have a, okay. Google, we think that the IT industry, the entire coding is done by AI. We don't need any code writers for AI. So 70% of all the job access, when we analyze, we understand that in the assembly line, nobody is there. It's means that 80%. So we are going to see a different world altogether. So will you survive the fourth industrial revolution? What skill we guarantee for the future? Are we equipping ourselves for what? Will your education save you in this disruption? Are we equipping our children for what? This is a question we all need to ask ourselves. See, this all information, it is nothing. It is connected. You can see, you can record, you can check. It's all there in the internet. So massive unemployment. See, these are the two industry savers. One was the oil and the second information. These both won't save us in the next century. So even the robotic, I can show you, I have only limited, there are a lot of video I can show you. This is called Selma and Kevin. We cannot distinguish the robot and human being. Humanoid robots came, we cannot distinguish, we cannot understand it's a robot or me. Selma addressed me as if Selma knows me 20 years because it's just scanning my eyes and understand, okay, how was your flight yesterday, AI so and so. It's taken from the Google by entire friends and he knows who is she knows who is my close friends. She knows all my secrets. She's addressing, it's humanly not possible in the relationship. So, see, even we cannot distinguish them, who is robot and who is human. That level has reached already. So, we'll go to the little bit of the AI part. 40% of the Fortune company will be meaningless in the coming decade. AI is going to touch everybody's life. So, what is this AI? AI is nothing new, it is an old phenomenon. It is there in the academic discipline till 1956, academic discipline. So people are, it's all buzzword which we are hearing about the AI is nothing other than a tool. It's like electricity. Does we need a university to study electricity? where we people have to look at how it is going to affect you and me, in my business how it is going to affect, what changes I should bring to change this. This is what we have to code. People are talking AI, every business, that is not the AI. We all need to think what effect is going to come in my business, the AI. So what is the evolution of AI? We human need always the productivity. So olden days muscle power was the energy. So we put more people into the productivity. Slowly to get a more productive, we put animal, we get 1x to 10x. Then slowly we put, when the steam engine failed, we put machines to get a 100x. Slowly we give the intelligence to the machine. Now machine is reaching in a level, it is surpassing human intelligence. This is what is called AI. So this is the evolution of the AI. So I give an idea how these are the three stages of AI. The first is ANI, artificial narrow intelligence. Artificial narrow intelligence, nothing other than, see what we are trying to do, we are copying the human brain. We are augmenting the human brain. So we have 100 billion neurons, each neuron is doing one task. It's solving a problem. Our human brain, each neuron, compartmental and organs together also it's taking decision. So artificial neuron which we created solving one problem, like a driverless car, it's solving one problem. It is speech recognition, it's solving one problem. This stage we call artificial narrow intelligence or weak AI. The second stage is called artificial general intelligence, which is equal to human intelligence, which is called 10 into 16 cycle. According to the prediction of a Dr. Ray Kurzweil, the head of AI Google, Dr. Ray Kurzweil, according to his prediction, 2023, downline 3 years, we are going to surpass AGI. It means you will have a robot better than human being. You can just think about that. There is a human, there is a robot. So which one choose? We have all the emotions. He doesn't have any emotion. He can replicate any number. He's more intelligent than us. So which may happen in 2023, downline 3 years. Then you can just imagine what is going to happen. The third is artificial super intelligence called ASI. It's reaching a $1,000 computer. The intelligence more than 1 trillion people. We have only 7.6 billion. This stage called technological singularity. So everything will be failing. So singularity is a word we'll say in maths. All the equation fail. Science is like a black hole. So that is the stage called technological singularity. We are a company, we are addressing that stage. So we'll be talking about a little, so far I talked about negative, now we'll talk about positive. So these are the scarcity we have. Energy we have a scarcity, water, health, learning, time, money, expertise, resource. This is all we are going to free, including money. And problem solved. AI is going to make free all of this. So AI is going to bring another plus 15.7 trillion. First time in the history this much trillion is coming for our children. So if we didn't uber ourselves, we will be Kodak. The only thing we all have to learn what is this animal, how it is going to affect my industry. Forget about what is it, how it is going to affect my life and my children and my industry. We all have to look. If not done, we will be a useless class for the future. Okay, Generation Z, millennial has absolutely no excuse for not being a billionaire. 21st century entrepreneurship is all about the data. If you really look in the olden days, it took become $1 billion company like Raymond, it took 100 years. We have seen the current companies looking at 20 years. Google came here in 1998, made that, before 10th year they made Facebook in 2001, around 7.5 years. Tesla 2003, around 5 years. Uber came. See, the year is coming down. $1 billion company. Pokemon made $4 billion for V. Now, all these people are, it happened in front of us, right? The $1 billion company made out of zero. Now, what does it mean that what we need an internet and Google, both we have. A guy have a computer, it's all about thinking. That we need a change of the thinking pattern, nothing other than all these people made money. Now, from this we understand a little more. We know Tata is the integral part of India, development of the country. Started in 1868, many vertical employees, 700,000, more than 100 countries, valuation 110 billion. See the company here, the new generation company. Start here 1868, here Kevin Mike started 2000. Many vertical, one vertical. Employees 700,000, here 30,000. More than 100 to all the companies. See valuation. So which company you want to create? So the future company, you will see, we are going to, even $250 billion will come. We never thought that Jack Ma made in a day $32 billion in a day. We never, there is no book said that anyone can make a $30 to $33 billion a day. It's all technology. Okay, you can see this company, disruptive model. Ola, Uber, taxi company. Did they own the taxi? No. Facebook and Instagram. Content company, are they creating any media content? No. Alibaba, it's a retail company. Do they own any retail inventory? No. Netflix is the movie company. Are they creating any movie? They are $350 billion company. Recently it happened. Okay, we have Oyo and Airbnb. Did they own any hotels? No, they are the largest. WhatsApp and Skype. Do they have any telecom infrastructure? No, what does it mean for you and me? Business definition has changed. We need to understand all our existing business model is under threat. We have to change, we have to learn, we need to go and check in the AI. AI is how it is going to affect my life, my children's life, and my company life, who are related me. There is a change, we have to think it, everything is there in the online. Okay, what we have to do in the future? Don't create product instead of create a platform. Like this company, see Google, can you think anything to do this research other than Google? Facebook, Instagram, Uber, Ola, Flipkart, it's all platform. If possible, tell your kids also, don't create product, create platform. Think about platform. Product, someone else will come and break us. So 50% of the fortune company will become meaningless. Age, my company is 100 years of age. Current sales, mine is at this many $1 billion. Okay, brand equity, my brand reputation, intellectual, none of them guarantee our existence today in any different combination. So maturity, in Roger's case, maturity of the business is in the depth bed here in this area. You can see the children are going to be billionaire. You can see the billionaire chart here, all children with a laptop. They will disrupt us. So internet users in 2020 by 8 billion, the first time in the world, everybody is connected. And see the connected 250 billion devices, 500 billion, everything, chair, whatever you think, it will be connected with the internet. Even our dress, everything is going to be sensor. Connected sensors. It is not just people being connected. The internet of everything. The future is a perfect knowledge. You can know anything you want, anytime, anywhere. So what is happening actually? Faster, cheaper computing power. So through this technology, networking, synthesis, see accelerating exponential growth, convergence. What is the convergence here? New business model and ecosystem. So we need to understand the existing model is business model. We need everything. We need a communication. Olden days, now it's a WhatsApp or it's a WhatsApp call. So that is the banking we need, but we don't want bank. The model is the business model is changing. So this and all the olden days, our lifestyle. Children, all they got this is free, right? This was our days, lifestyle. This is all demonetized. Technology demonetized. So even the dollar, you will get a $5, the diamond, you will get a $5, the best diamond. You will get a gold even free. So aging is declared as a disease. So you can live as long as you will have 100% control on your health. If there are company like Alphabet company, many companies all challenge death already. So even the cancer is eliminating from the dictionary. To come up a cancer, it takes 17 to 20 years. 17 years is unknown. So we will predictive analysis. We have the data from the digital. It will be eliminated. We are already going to put a chip in here in the toilet and the mirror. We can understand many years ago. We can predict that it's today. So we are coming at a kind of a technology called neural lace. What is going to happen in the future is the limbic system we have, which is controlling the emotion. We have a neocortex. This is the limbic system. This is the limbic. This is the neo. In between, we are going to put chip, and it look like this. So we all are going to communicate in the future, not verbal, images, fully controlled. So these are the areas we have to be unprecedented challenges: privacy, security, biodata, dominance, wealth inequality, job displacement. These are the areas of threat which we have. And these are the two areas we have a safety now, no creativity. AI doesn't have a creativity and no love, but still it's in tenser situation. We don't know what level it go. So we divided the jobs in a 5-mode: repetitive, routine, optimizing, complex, and creative. This will go within 5 years. This will go in 10 years. This will go in 15 years. This will be safe for some more years, some more decades. But later we don't know. So artificial intelligence is a love, romance with it, liberating humanity from unsolved. Artificial intelligence is going to solve all the problem of humanity, increasing lifespan. So you can live as much as you want. Because, pre-birth is we didn't choose our life, we don't know. Okay, we didn't choose our parents, siblings, surveillance. It's all about not our death also, not our control. The DNA is controlled, not our control. All what we want, the longevity. How can I live better? And when I have 120, I need to live like a 25. So this is going to happen. So solving all unsolvable problem. AI is the last invention humanity needed. Okay, and so we're changing the perspective of a life and purpose. The only problem is we need to redefine our life purpose. Now we think that it's all about job. Now we need to redefine. We came from the tribe to democracy. Everything is going to be Christian. Artificial intelligence is the last invention humanity to make. So we'll create. We humans, the one thing you need to remove from your mind, we doesn't exist for job. We are here to share love. So we have a different model to live. People are going, thank you very much. So I'll share whatever the question, whatever in the knowledge I'll share.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I said that humans will not have jobs. So who are these robots going to work for? And if humans don't have jobs, naturally they don't have money. So what is it the technology is going to work for?
See, mature countries like US, Finland, it's called, everybody thinking what is the solution? UPI is there, you can check in the internet, universal basic income, I don't know, in India, a country like India, it will solve. Already if the world understands, Finland it is testing, Canada it is testing, the UK it is there, already there. So robot will do everything. So we don't need, now I give an example for that. All the fund, the major fund is defense fund. 50% of the fund go for it. So world entire defense fund we go, that is enough to make all our people live in luxury. Do we really need a defense mechanism when you have a drone control? Why people go and stay in this snow area? No need. Now, if the 100% of a surveillance system, AI surveillance system comes, a country can understand what is there in my mind, which I don't know. Now, what is the nationalism? Even it is questioning. So, everybody is offering UBLPL model, but money can see. It's all about defense budget. Remove the defense. We don't need anybody in the room because it can easily to understand each other. Who is who? Because we are going to control by our identity. Now even all the shops will be open, who done the crime easily to understand. We'll have a AI police, AI economy, everything will be AI. So nobody can even do any crimes. We can.
But nobody is going to earn means who is going to, where the robot is going to work for? Where the robot is going to work for whom?
See, whatever the consumables, we need food. Even, see, you just understand the game is coming. Now we have a Swiggy and all here. Just imagine, Swiggy is giving you a food within 20 minutes okay, which is an organic food, according to, because we all, husband, wife, children have a different taste. With the cost of a 20% of current your grocery budget, do you make food in? So our pricing is going to, we never ever thought that we all can travel taxi, right? See, olden in my days, I remember to go taxi, some marriage, some income will get. Now the price came down. It's all AI. It's almost free. Everything is almost free. You will have a more detail. You can check UPI how it is. Then you will have all your question will be answered there. They are asking all these questions, whatever in your mind it is there, it will be answered. It is there, the internet. Many people ask all these questions. It is there. It will answer your question in detail. So any other?
So at that time, there will be no work for Rotary clubs and Rotary clubs.
No, we have a more work. No, we will talk about how to socially impact, how to care the people. See, the people were the salary. Government is giving a basic is normal. We are thinking whoever work for the others, they will have a more salary. Now Rotary work, you will get more money.
Probably, sir, next year we may issues.
Good evening. Actually, I'd like to ask, with reference to the force, whatever you told. The first one is a mechanical force, then again an electrical. The third one is a EMF. I mean, whatever the artificial intelligence that we are going through is based on the EMF. Okay. And what can be the next force? Okay. And you know this is the last invention of any human being. But what I wanted to conclude is, we have some other forces like gravity, and we also have the like energy and storm of nuclear power and everything. And if this system or this artificial intelligence is based on EMF, why can't there be other technology will come after this?
Yeah, thank you. I got your point. See, what we need to understand is, when we consider the universe of an earth, the comparison a dot. The earth is a dot of the universe. We have yet to be explored what is the universe. When the AI can, we all have an additional intelligence. We are going to explore more. Now, olden days, while we live in general, did we ever thought a 5-star, like, can they imagine? No, right? It's all gradually happened. Similar way, we are sitting in a dot and saying, we know everything in the world. We don't know anything. There are 5,000 similar like that in the universe. So it's going to get a more opportunity. We'll go to moon, space. Everything is possible now.
And you said 30 minutes is the
Sir,
maximum.
30 minutes is the maximum.
See, you said at one go, 2 million or so people will lose jobs as drivers. See, humans have always been evolving with the change of time. So when there is a new invention or a new incident happening, always humans are the first to adapt.
We get more jobs.
Yeah. So as you said, anything will not get disrupted just like this. No, humans will always evolve and adapt. So the disruption of AI will not happen all of a sudden.
No.
It's my feeling.
I will answer your question. See, we humans have two skills. The one is a physical skill, the second is a cognitive skill. So earlier, what happened? All the automation was a physical skill. From farm to industry, industry to commerce, commerce to AI is going on. So farm to industry was a physical transition. It was more on a physical job. Cognitive skill was not there. So there was no issue. So more job created. Now, first time in the history, cognitive skill is surpassing human brain itself, because it can think better than us. The reason, I'll tell you what exactly, who we are. We said nothing is, one thing is in our control. What is in any given situation, anything happen, what decision I should make, I respond or react is in my control. That is make all of us unique actually. That decision come based on your knowledge, based on your experience, based on your intellectual. All our, see, everything about decision making. Now AI is getting a huge data. Every day AI is learning all our decision through Google, through the movement which we have done, is learning every day decision making. So AI have the entire knowledge in the globe. So any situation it can analyze in a better way.
See, now we are talking about Google. Okay, so sometime back there was a video which went viral when when somebody was trying to go from one place to another place. So this one guy in I think in Finland.
They move this with them.
So
Right.
that guy takes
See,
phones and
every technology is a neutral and flow. There is but it upgrade. It will play.
See, humans can also think better than intelligence, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
That is what.
That is what I said, that neural lace. Ultimately we are going to control AI through neural lace. But till there is a transition period. We will control in the future. To control there is a transition period. Like you said, there are problems. Elimination of employment not happened first time in the history. Various time it is. All agriculture people are not agriculture. But there is a transition. Every time disruption happen, war happen. This may trigger another war. Now the two things is going to happen. One-sided, if you really analyze the second industrial revolution, done from UK, the industrialists, they came and colonized us. And Japan also did the same. So colonize. Saying this also, that we are already a colony. Our children are controlled by our Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. The American president is elected by social media AI. India, Aam Aadmi Party done AI. Here our party. Now it's all AI. It is not based on this. So AI is doing already this.
Sir, I understand that AI is completely created by the technical guys, the technology guys. How can a layman like me contribute to the creation of AI? I mean, is there anything I can contribute to this particular AI revolution? For instance, what can I do as a non-tech? Is there a role for a non-techie in this particular?
See, AI is giving the superpower to everybody at the end of the day. Now, equality is going to come. Inequal, when we have something. See, we all are going to be, let us say you have a chip here. It based upon all we are, based on what you ask. One. So whenever we have a problem, this will help you. So everybody is going to be equal. Nobody can cheat anybody. There won't be any crime. So that is going to be the situation. It's a kind of a utopian world is coming after 2 decades.
So this is after AI is created. Is there a job opportunity or a role for a non-techie to play in the creation of AI even before we reach that particular stage?
See, AI, anybody can learn.
What can the kids today learn to be on that particular?
See, what I am saying, AI is nothing other than like electricity. Anybody can learn. What we need to understand only one thing, how it is going to, how can I solve a problem? AI is going to solve. I will give an example. AI is going to solve the problem. Now let us imagine that AI driver come. In a year, 1.29 million people are dying. It is 3 times more than war or terrorism or anything. Now if we have AI driver, see, we are saving 1.29 million people. You don't need to worry about intelligence because we need to understand what is this AI. AI is connected one central server. And the information is passing. Any rules change in the road, it will get a second. Let us say there is a traffic change come to inform the entire Tamil Chennai driver. It takes how much time? Within a second it's updated. When we have AI doctors, okay, anything happen in the world, we can have in African jungle, the people, those who know, he will get the medical assistance. Within a second it can change. Because it's this is one doctor, this is one driver. So connectivity one is the AI important. The second it is updating within seconds. It is impossible to human to do. So it helps the people end of the day. It solves all our problems. See, why we are fearful, the only reason the job. Forget the job. We are getting everything free. We will have a better other thing to do. We human can't see even who done this job. It's done by British guys for the manufacturing era to get a more productivity. We did in the olden days, we all look for a food. We lived happily with our stuff in the ground which I have done. So we don't need to worry about the AI. Only the transition we have to worry. This 2 decades, whatever will happen, we do. But after transition, it's going to be help all the technology in the world till today came to help the humanity. The only we need to be a little bit skeptical whose hand it is going to be. This is the only worry. AI is going to help only.
What will happen if we need massive technological dependency?
Yeah, this is a very good question. If anything, as she said, we have only one doctor. That guy made a mistake, it affects everybody. So we shouldn't give that level of power in the initial stage. Each level which is giving, we need to ensure that. Because one driver only, one doctor only for everybody. That doctor made mistake here, one doctor made only one guy will have a problem. Here all will have a problem. Yeah, it is then the body will come, regulatory will come. Now see, we are in a situation, the last World Economic Forum, what was their theme? How to survive 21st century was. Just imagine why they are taking this thing, survival of 21st century. Sundar Pichai is openly saying, come on guys, control me, monitor. Every AI investor is telling, come and control me. Why they are saying there is danger in it? But it's good, bad also. Both is there. It depends upon who is in the hand.
Thanks.
Thank you for giving all.
Thanks a lot for your thought-provoking, or rather I should say shocking presentation. So you made us understand that the term artificial intelligence and the technology behind it has great bearing on the way we live, and the impact is going to be more profound in the days to come. Thanks again, Dr. Choledi. So if anybody wants to get in touch with Dr. Choledi, the contact information is available there on the screen. Please take down. So, Radha, can you please? She can present the momentum.
Can I thank you for this cherishing moment?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sanchit. Happy birthday to you.
So this is not AI, this is
Thanks, please be seated. And a little bit on the avenue side, can I request Youth Service Director Sridharan to please talk about road track rally. Prashant, Dr. Prashant, there?
Okay. We present the chiefest cleaning all. So we are ready for the March 1st bigger event. After that we have one more event which is a road track rider. Our Dr. Member Rotary Prashant is working tirelessly for that event to have become a bigger one. So for that the event has been newly for this year in a new place. It is in the Lush Garden in ECR. The event venue is fixed and the date is March 7th and 8th, that is Sunday after this, Saturday and Sunday. We are bringing 4 colleges plus with our Rotaract Club of Guindy is also joining for this time, first time. And few other colleges also we are expecting to join in the event. So we are taking up to 100 members. It's a one-night stay at the Lush Gardens, and speakers also listed with the taken care to bring in the good speakers. So please members take note of the date, March 7th and 8th. Join the Rotaract trailer. It will be a good event for the knowledge event for the students as well as for us also. Please start.
Thank you, Sridhar. Then community service developments, Sri Sundar sir, please talk about the toilet project.
Good evening, friends. The Rotary District has provided us with fund, and they have took Rotary Club of Guindy into their lead club, and we are trying to work with 2 schools in renovating the toilets. One is in Mathur and the other one is in Mohapet. And we have done the first homework and arrived at the estimate, and we are in the verge of narrowing down. But I think the district is very generous to even orally commit to the president that this is the number, you can go ahead, you can do it. Right. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Sri Sundar. Can I request Radha to please talk about membership prospects?
Good evening, we are at 96 now. I have 2 more prospects to be introduced today. They are attending the 3rd meeting. I request Karthik to come forward. Once again, yeah. Today you have 120 seconds. Proposed by our trainer, Neelan.
Hi, my name is Karthik Narayanan. I'm going to start with job, education, wife, family. As usual, same as the same introduction. I have 1 wife, 1 son so far. And I'm a part of Rayland Lighting Private Limited, which is a LED manufacturing company. I like going on long drives in my motorcycle. Let me be clear, Manish is not here. I said last time, I love going in long rides. He said, come take the cycle, we'll go to Hamburg. So that's about it about me. So thanks so much, Radha, for the opportunity.
Thank you. And I have Mr. Prabhu to come and talk about. Introduced by Nandu.
Hi everybody. I am Prabhu. I am in tours and travels business. So I have 15 years experience in the business. So at present I have an office in Chennai, Bangalore and Malaysia. So I am eager to join this club. So thanks to Nandu. Same as he told. 1 wife, two daughters.
Not the same employee. Thank you so much.
So when are you eating handle, Radha?
Very soon.
GOE, on the GOE. Thanks, Radha. Very good, Chairman.
So, as we come to the culmination of a great evening, may I call upon Rotarian Shaji to present the vote of thanks.
Can I just take 1 minute to thank?
Friends, good evening. Sorry for the last minute. Apologize, speaker, for the wonderful session I missed. I guess it has been a very informative session. With the Q&A which is happening, I showed that you have given an eye-opening session. Friends, recently I attended another AA session where this was whatever the questions which I could understand you were raising. It's all there. Definitely these kind of technologies are transformative. According to one Professor Mohanty Sami, he was just mentioning that in his 30 years of experience, there have been 3 transformative technologies in this world. The first one was the
internet in the late 80s, which transformed the entire world. Then after that came the smartphones. The smartphones they transformed, and right now it is the artificial intelligence which is again going to rule, and each one of them is 10x times powerful than each of them they have been. So there can be definitely many pluses and many negatives, and I'm sure that many of you told that we would be evolving after all its machines identified layers. Friends, before that, in the international service avenue, it's been a fabulous month in the last year. The district news, I'm just telling as the international service director of the district. But I'd like to place in records the amazing work done by our club members in this avenue during the visits of Brazilians, during the visit of Japanese Rotarians from Saitama Club. Then we had the Russian Rotarians, some of them visiting on friendship exchange. The highlight being that the Russians were in the homestay, and I would like to thank Radha for coming forward and hosting 4 days on the three Rotarians from Russia. They were absolutely the hospitality what Radha gave them was impeccable. So do is Ramanathan. He is a pioneer, he has been hosting this international delegates for ages. Ever since I know he has been on TV also hosted Poti and Achi. They hosted 2 of the lady Rotarians, and they have conveyed their best wishes to our Rotarians. I'd like to thank Prashant, then Sharat, Seshan for taking care of the Japanese Rotarian, and Japanese Rotarian Nivasan has sent the special greetings as well as the most important news. Though they have been the district guests and everything, with the amount of hospitality and the love which we had expressed, he is very keen to work with our club. So for any forthcoming projects, he just wants us to keep in touch so that he wants to do the best. As you know that Japan is one of the largest giver to the foundation, and they have abundant funds. It's only that we have to present. The only thing is that probably for the incoming leaders, Japanese, many of you would have known, they take time to set the process almost to an extent of a year. But once they are completely convinced with us, they don't stop at all. You can expect multi-fold funds from them. So it's up to our club to take it forward and utilize this president and the incoming team. So let's make use of this best opportunity so that we can grow Rotary as well as the communities can be benefited. Thank you so much, and once again, thank you Radha, thank you Ramanathan, Sharat, Prashant and Seshan for the fabulous hospitality which you took care of them really well. So because coming from such far place, they just need some comfort, and it was definitely provided. Truly appreciate. Thank you, and President, all your support and the entire thing, this could not have been possible. Thank you so much.
Over to the Secretary for Secretary announcements.
Sunil, get ready. Birthday announcement. Rotarian Motish Kumar celebrating his birthday on 28th February. And Manjula, wife of Sridhar T, celebrating birthday on 1st March. And Manu Srinivas, son of Rotarian Venugopal, celebrating birthday on 1st March. Rotarian Murugan S.A. celebrating birthday on 3rd March. Kannan B celebrating birthday on 3rd March. The next is anniversaries. Rotarian Sampath and Rajamal celebrating anniversary on 1st March. Arun Purnaswamy, Samila Devi celebrating wedding anniversary on 3rd March. Durai Swami and Parimala Santi celebrating wedding anniversary on 3rd March. Next week we're meeting on 4th March. Thank you.
So, as we come to the culmination of a great evening, shall I call upon Rotarian Shahji to deliver the vote of thanks, please?
Thank you, President. Dr. Sahib, today we would say we are very fortunate to have you because we always hear that there is a there in the education sector and everybody. But you gave us this 20 minutes, it was really a bulldozer actually. Fantastic information which you compiled and you earlier said short of time. We really thank you for that. I think you need a big round of applause and a standing ovation. I request everybody please. Because while I requested, I saw the audience, everybody were dumbstruck and completely has taken away to 21st century. The way you took us and you said suddenly you made a lot of remarks and statements, I was really shocked. You were calling us human barrier. All that, no, it is really fact. Because we don't realize what's happening and it's very good opening and a fantastic evening on behalf of the member. I can only say that. Thank you, sir.
So may we all raise for the national anthem, please.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलसि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता